Are you unknowingly destroying your wealth every single day? What if I told you that the biggest threat to your financial future isn't market crashes, inflation, or even bad investments, but something you do without thinking, something that's probably sitting in your driveway right now? By the end of this video, you'll discover the silent wealth killer that's costing the average person over $500,000 in lifetime wealth. And I'll show you exactly how to turn this liability into your financial advantage. Hi, I'm from Wealthcraft, where we help you master your money. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most overlooked wealth destroyers in modern society: transportation costs. This isn't just about car payments. We're talking about a complete financial ecosystem that's designed to keep you broke, and most people have no idea it's happening. Let me start with a shocking statistic that will change how you think about money forever. The average American spends approximately $12,000 per year on transportation. That's $1,000 every single month. But here's where it gets really scary. If you invested that $12,000 annually in the stock market with an average 8% return, you'd have over $1.3 million after 30 years. Yes, you heard that right. Your car is literally costing you over $1 million in potential wealth. But the rabbit hole goes much deeper than you think. Transportation isn't just about the sticker price of your vehicle. It's a complex web of hidden costs that financial institutions and car manufacturers don't want you to understand. Let's break down what I call the transportation wealth trap. First, there's the obvious cost, the car payment itself. The average new car payment in America is now over $700 per month. But here's what the dealerships won't tell you: that $700 monthly payment, if invested instead, would grow to approximately $850,000 over 30 years. Your car payment alone is costing you nearly $1 million in retirement wealth. Then we have insurance, which averages $150 per month for full coverage. Gas costs vary, but let's say $200 monthly for the average driver. Maintenance and repairs add another $100 monthly. Registration, taxes, and fees contribute roughly $50 monthly. We're already at $1,200 per month, and we haven't even talked about depreciation yet. Here's where it gets truly devastating. Depreciation. Your car loses approximately 20% of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. A $40,000 car becomes worth $32,000 instantly. That's $8,000 vanished in minutes. By the end of the first year, your car has lost about 30% of its value. After 5 years, it's worth maybe 40% of what you paid. This isn't an investment, it's a wealth destruction machine. But wait, there's more. Opportunity cost is the silent killer that most people never calculate. Every dollar you spend on transportation is a dollar that can't work for you in investments. If you're spending $1,200 monthly on transportation for 40 years, and instead invested that money with a modest 7% annual return, you'd accumulate over $3.2 million. Your transportation choices aren't just costing you money today, they're stealing your financial freedom tomorrow. Now let me share something that might surprise you. I used to work in investment banking, and I've seen wealthy individuals make this mistake repeatedly. They'll analyze every investment opportunity down to the decimal point, but they'll walk into a dealership and sign up for an $80,000 luxury car without thinking twice about the financial impact. It's cognitive dissonance at its finest. The psychology behind our transportation choices is fascinating and disturbing. Car manufacturers spend billions on marketing to make us believe that our vehicle defines our success, our personality, our worth as human beings. They've convinced us that we deserve that luxury car, that we've earned the right to drive something expensive. But here's the truth, they don't want you to know. Wealthy people think differently about transportation. Real millionaires understand that cars are tools, not status symbols. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, drove a 2006 Cadillac DTS for years. He only upgraded because his daughter convinced him it was becoming a safety issue. Mark Zuckerberg drives a Honda Fit. These aren't people who can't afford expensive cars. They're people who understand the true cost of transportation on wealth building. So how do we escape the transportation wealth trap? The solution isn't to never own a car, that's impractical for most people. Instead, we need to approach transportation strategically, like the investment decision it actually is. Strategy number 1. Buy used, reliable vehicles. A 3 to 5-year-old car has already absorbed the steepest depreciation but still has most of its useful life ahead. You can often find excellent vehicles for 50 to 60% of their original price. This single decision can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Strategy number 2, keep your vehicles longer. The sweet spot for car ownership is typically 8 to 12 years. Yes, you'll have some maintenance costs in the later years, but they're nothing compared to the depreciation hit you take with frequent upgrades. Every year you extend your car's life as money in your pocket. Strategy number 3. Consider the total cost of ownership, not just the monthly payment. Dealerships love to focus on monthly payments because it obscures the true cost. A $300 monthly payment for 7 years costs $25,200 plus interest. That same $25,200 invested in index funds could grow to over $180,000 in 30 years. Strategy number 4. Explore alternative transportation methods. In many cities, the combination of public transportation, ride-sharing, and occasional car rentals can be significantly cheaper than car ownership. Run the numbers for your specific situation. You might be surprised. Strategy number 5. If you must finance, choose the shortest term possible. Yes, longer terms mean lower monthly payments, but they also mean more interest paid and more time underwater on the loan. A 3-year loan might have higher payments, but you'll save thousands in interest and build equity faster. Now let's talk about turning transportation from a wealth destroyer into a wealth builder. This is where most financial advice stops, but we're going deeper. What if your transportation choices could actually make you money? Consider the gig economy opportunities. A reliable vehicle can become an income-generating asset through ride-sharing, food delivery, or package delivery services. Some people are earning $500 to $1,000 monthly with part-time driving. That's $6,000 to $12,000 annually that can go straight into investments. Think about location arbitrage. If you're willing to live slightly further from expensive city centers, you can often save hundreds or thousands monthly on housing costs. Even with increased transportation costs, the net savings can be substantial. Use those savings to build wealth through investments. Consider the tax advantages. If you use your vehicle for business purposes, many transportation costs become tax deductible. This includes depreciation, gas, insurance, and maintenance. Consult with a tax professional to understand how this might apply to your situation. Here's a real-world example that illustrates the power of strategic transportation thinking. Sarah, a marketing professional, was spending $800 monthly on a luxury car lease. She realized this was preventing her from maximizing her retirement contributions. She switched to a reliable used Honda Civic, reducing her transportation costs to $300 monthly. The $500 difference went straight into her 401k and Roth IRA. Over 25 years, assuming a 7% return, that $500 monthly will grow to over $1 million. But here's what's really exciting. We can take this concept even further. What if we viewed every major purchase through this wealth-building lens? Your housing choices, your entertainment spending, your dining habits, they're all either building wealth or destroying it. There's no neutral ground. The wealthy understand something that most people miss. Every financial decision is an investment decision. When you choose to spend $50,000 on a new car instead of $20,000 on a reliable used car, you're not just spending an extra $30,000. You're choosing to give up the $200,000 plus that money could become over 20 years of compound growth. This is why the rich get richer and the poor stay poor. It's not because wealthy people have access to secret investments or special opportunities, it's because they think differently about money. They see the long-term consequences of every financial decision. Now I want to address the elephant in the room. Some of you are thinking, But I work hard for my money. Don't I deserve to enjoy it? Absolutely, you do. But there's a difference between enjoying your money and destroying your financial future. You can have nice things and build wealth simultaneously. It just requires strategic thinking. Consider this approach. For every luxury purchase, match it with an investment. Want a $40,000 car? Great, but also invest $40,000 in index funds. This way, you're enjoying your money while also building wealth. It might mean waiting longer to make purchases, but it ensures you're not sacrificing your financial future for present gratification. The compound effect of smart transportation choices extends beyond just the money saved. When you're not stressed about car payments, insurance costs, and maintenance bills, you can think more clearly about other wealth-building opportunities. Financial stress clouds judgment and prevents us from making optimal decisions. Moreover, the discipline required to make smart transportation choices builds the financial muscles needed for other wealth-building activities. If you can resist the urge to buy more car than you need, you'll find it easier to resist other wealth-destroying impulses. Let's talk about some advanced strategies for those ready to take their transportation game to the next level. Consider the concept of car hacking. Strategically timing your purchases around model year changes, end-of-quarter sales goals, and seasonal demand fluctuations. You can often save 20 to 30% simply by timing your purchase correctly. Explore certified pre-owned programs, which offer many of the benefits of new car warranties without the devastating depreciation hit. These vehicles have been inspected and often come with extended warranties, giving you peace of mind without the wealth destruction. Consider leasing in specific circumstances. While I generally don't recommend leasing for wealth building, it can make sense for business owners who can deduct the costs and prefer predictable monthly expenses. However, never lease for personal use if wealth building is your priority. Think about geographic arbitrage with your transportation choices. In some areas, insurance costs vary dramatically based on zip code. A 10-minute difference in location might save you hundreds annually on insurance alone. Here's something most financial advisors won't tell you. Your transportation choices reveal your money mindset more than almost any other financial decision. If you're willing to go into debt for a depreciating asset that you use for 1 to 2 hours daily, you're probably making similar wealth-destroying decisions in other areas of your life. The path to financial freedom isn't about making huge salaries or finding the perfect investment. It's about making smart decisions consistently over time. Your transportation choices are one of the biggest levers you can pull to accelerate your wealth building. As we wrap up, I want you to calculate your own transportation costs. Add up your monthly car payment, insurance, gas, maintenance, registration, and any other vehicle-related expenses. Multiply by 12 to get your annual cost. Now, use a compound interest calculator to see what that money would become if invested over 20 to 30 years. The number will shock you. Remember, every dollar you save on transportation is a dollar that can work for you through investments. Every smart transportation decision compounds over time, creating wealth that can fund your dreams, secure your retirement, and provide financial freedom. The choice is yours. You can continue letting transportation destroy your wealth, or you can start making strategic decisions that build your financial future. The wealthy understand that cars are tools, not status symbols. They buy reliable transportation and invest the difference. Your future self will thank you for the smart transportation choices you make today. Start thinking like a wealth builder, not a consumer. Your bank account and your retirement depend on it. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden costs of transportation, make sure to subscribe to Wealthcraft for more wealth-building strategies that actually work. Hit that like button if you're committed to making smarter financial decisions, and drop a comment below sharing your biggest transportation expense revelation. Remember, at Wealthcraft, we help you master your money, one smart decision at a time.